Okay, it's happened again. I've just been attacked about the length of my videos. Proper attack this time, called me a moron and everything. Anyway, for those people that want really short videos, here is a really short that black bit at the end of the video was to confuse people. You know, the ones that wanted a short video. They might think this is a new video now. But anyway, getting back to this short video business. When you look on YouTube and you look at a video, it tells you how long that video is. 5 minutes, 50 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever. You then make a conscious decision as to whether or not you are going to watch that video. Or you can fast forward through the video. You can do whatever you like. But the problem with that is you miss stuff. Now, I've got to admit that some of my older videos were long and not much content, and they were boring. Even I've got to admit that. But you grow and you learn and you develop. And I feel that I have personally developed with YouTube and the way I present my videos, and the way I do things. Now, I feel now that my videos are still fairly long, admittedly, but I think that they are packed full of useful information, content and practical demonstrations on the bench. And yes, I do try and time-lapse a particular run with a battery, and I do that so you can see the whole content. So, you know, no one can say, oh well, well, I could say, oh yeah, I tested a battery this morning, and what happened? Well, what happened was, I charged it for 14 seconds, and it ran for 15 hours. I took it outside, and it started my car. I could say that, couldn't I? You probably wouldn't believe it, but you'd think, well, did he or didn't he? Because you haven't seen it. So, you know, my way of doing things is my way of doing things. And I will time-lapse a video now. So, look guys, if you don't like long videos, you can, well, you've got options. You can fast forward, press that fast forward button and move on to another section where you think, oh yeah, I'd like to watch this bit. And you can miss out on all sorts of content, or just not watch it. There is another option. I shouldn't really say this, but do you know what? I'm going to say it. If you don't like my channel, if you don't like long videos, unsubscribe. Don't attack me personally and call me a moron, okay? Now, I'll tell you what, this guy that attacked me this morning, I've now blocked him from my channel. And anyone else that attacks me in such a way, a personal way, I will block you from my channel. There is no need to get personal. This guy said something like, too long-winded, I can't watch this, and blah blah blah. I said, well, and he said, you should make shorter videos. And I said, no, I'll do what I want. Go and find other videos with all this content that are shorter. You can't do it, it's impossible. Now YouTube, because I've blocked him from my channel, all of those comments are no longer there. But I've just thought of something. I don't know. I like to prove points, me. Haha, yes. Now if I just press the button on my phone, you'll see stuff comes up and then it vanishes. Can I keep this on screen for a little while? Now, to be fair to this guy, I'm not going to show you his name. I'll show you the first part of what he said. Now, I know that if I press that and it goes to YouTube, that will vanish. But I want to prove a point. Bear with me. So, like I said, if you don't like long videos, don't bother to watch. If you want to unsubscribe, unsubscribe. If you want to attack me personally, go ahead, but you will never do it again. It's simple. You can set up another YouTube channel and try again if you like. I'll block you again. It doesn't matter to me. You know, what are they called? Trolls, I think. Who cares? You know, it just says one thing to me, that these people could not watch a university lecture, you know, and look at a big screen, and you know, where this guy stands there for an hour and a half talking about a battery and what's going on, you know. Oh look, polyatomic ions. I'm just going to shut up now and just leave it at that, because I am seething angry. I won't even tell you what my reply was. A couple of things I shouldn't have said, but I did, you know. But hey ho. Okay then, third video of the day. Clean shaven, new shirt. What I forgot to actually say was that I've done a few talkies and stuff like that, but in the next video I'm going to show you some stuff that is quite important. It involves some biomass materials. It involves another material which I've produced, where I've created, how can I describe, lots of sites, if you like, within the active material, and it works fantastically. Probably won't say what it is just yet, but the other stuff I do say what it is, and it's awesome material. These well, a couple of these biomass materials are quite awesome actually. So I just wanted to sort of say what's in the next video, and then you can perhaps decide whether you want to watch it or not watch it, or do whatever. I think that's fair. Like I say, this stuff I'm producing in the kiln, and I'll show some carbons as well, and their resistances when they've come out of the kiln. I've done this before. I'm going to do it again for, you know, specific reasons. The two batteries that I've got on the bench at the moment, which you're going to see in the next video, is it going to be a short one? Do you know what? It might be a short one, but I'm a liar. It's going to be a long video, so if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. It's fairly simple really. It's going to show two batteries with the same material, one small. Now that's just telling me that this battery's charged. What I'm doing actually now is timing every charge cycle. It's the same everything. It's the same anode material, it's the same electrolyte, the same charge time, the same charge voltage, everything's the same for various materials. I did show this in a previous video, this intercalation, or I didn't call it intercalation at the time. I called it, I can't remember what I called it to be honest, but I did show that I could take the active material away from the cathode, replace that piece of graphite, put it back on the cathode with no active material, charge it up, and it did its job. Not for as long as with the active material obviously, but it worked, and it ran a motor for a specific length of time, and it did show that the graphite itself, the collector, was acting in its own right as active material, which I call intercalation. So I'm going to be explaining this a bit more in another video. What when I do my video about all the carbons that I've produced, and the list is growing, so the video is going to be a bit longer. So yeah, just to say really what's in the next video, and I hope to get this up today, because I'm not working today for a specific reason. I spent all day in hospital yesterday, which I'm not pleased about, but I did. And I was diagnosed, of all things, with a slipped disc in my back. So, you know, you might think, well, he's waving his arms around all right, you know, there's no problem there. Well, I'm under the influence of, you know, legal stuff, you know, painkillers. So that's probably why I seem okay. But I can assure you that it took about 6 minutes this morning to do my laces up. So yeah, that's that anyway. I'm not talking about that anymore. So next video, hopefully today as well.